I have to use the graph of the function to identify the domain and the range. Let's begin with the domain. Now recall that domain are all possible x values. So I'm going to be looking at the x-axis. And I'm going to be looking at this graph from left to right. So on the left, where does it start? And also I just want to point out that here, this value is negative. So we have a negative 1.5. And here we have a positive 0.9. So if I begin on the left, I'm going to begin at this point right here, and that is at negative 3 comma 0. So here we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So my domain is going to begin at negative 3. We're going to include the negative 3. So I'm going to use a bracket because I have a closed point. And now if I keep traveling to the right, I can see that my graph, right, it's going to keep going and it's going to keep on extending up no matter how much I go or move to the right. It's going to keep on extending. So here, we're going to go all the way up to infinity. So my domain is from negative 3 to positive infinity, and infinity always has parentheses. To obtain the range, now we're going to be looking at all possible y values. And we're going to look at this from bottom to top. So if I look at this graph, it looks like my bottom is at this point right here. Now, since I want all possible y values, here it's indicating that my y value, or my lowest y value, is going to be at negative 6.9. So I'm going to begin at negative 6.9. And as I keep going up, you can see that this graph is increasing. It's going to go all the way up to positive infinity. So the range is going to be from negative 6.9 all the way to positive infinity. And again, infinity always gets close with a parenthesis.